Another siege, another vile force of darkness. It hasn't been that long. And it's super mutants. We got a super mutant wrestler there. Let's get a full look at it. Super mutant wrestler. Inventory. Just Wanamingo trousers. Who will our next opponents be here? More trousers there. A toe. Super mutant spearmaster here. He's got a steel spear in his left hand. Hey, that's worth a lot of money. An exceptional steel spear. He's got good armor on. Large steel, large steel. Here's a super mutant wrestler. Large, glowing one leather trousers. They've skinned some glowing ones and made clothes out of them. Super mutant SAR, battle axe, steel armor. Wrestler with just pants on. Another wrestler with just pants on. Now last time I was surprised because they had two groups. So let's check the invader screen here. And see how many people. Yeah, look at all those people. Well, I guess we can ignore the zombies, I think. Right? Yep, all those zombies are there. Got our gecko over there in the cage, our super mutant thief here, and depressed stop. You had to go get yourself caught, didn't you? So, should we try to fight these people? It's 11th Hematite, 148, early summer, and I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure if I want to open the gates just yet. Our military is still training, standing down. I'm still crafting some good armor for him. And super mutants definitely aren't a joke. Compared to zombies, anyways. What's going on here? Our frames are dipping. I might have to attack those. Super mutants anyways if they're gonna slow down everything. That's what happened last time they showed up. They started eating up my frames. Well, there's also a whole bunch of super mutants up here. Let's see, we've got super mutant hammerman there, another wrestler, another hammerman, another hammerman, another hammerman, and what is this, a sawyer? Yep, so another swordsman there. Is there anybody up here? There's one, another wrestler. So we got super mutant sieges all over outside, like 3 or 4 camps showed up. Let's see, got all those invaders there, got some spearmen, there's the spearmaster, got all those wrestlers, got the sawers there, and crushers. I haven't seen any crushers. Well, they're over here. So, 3 separate super mutant sieges going on. There's a bunch of them. You know what, I'm gonna get, I guess all these cage traps are up. I'm gonna put up a few more cage traps, and then we're gonna attack these super mutants. We're gonna lure them all the way into the base here and fight them inside. They'll have to get all the way through everything here. We'll only let a few in at a time as well, like we did with the zombies. We'll thin them out. So it's 12th Hematite, and our battle plan has been decided. And Sigur Rós finishes his creation here, the Hazy Equity, a cave spider silk dress. 32,800 dwarf bucks. And all craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with turtle shell, encircled with bands of cave spider silk and green glass. It is made from cave spider silk cloth, in menaces with spikes of turtle shell. On the item is an image of Filled Buck, the vault dweller, and it relates to his ascension in year 1. So Filled Buck was quite the hero for our vault. They always talk about him. But enough with the artifacts. We now have a battle plan to enact. And I'm going to have to clear out some of this so that people don't get themselves slaughtered, the civilians up here. The super mutants are marching towards us ever slowly. Several of the vault residents inside have said that they swear they can feel the vibrations of the army up above as they march overhead towards our depot there. And Nakomai, you're probably going to be the first to die. I'm not sure why you're trying to go out there and get everything that's forbidden. Still getting only about like anywhere between 5 and 10 frames per second. Something about the super mutants. Last time they showed up, my system started having seizures like this too. Now we did have 2 squads of zombies and I didn't have any lag at all, so I'm wondering what it is about the super mutants. Well, did you get what you were looking for, Nakomais? You better stay inside. Here comes the mutants. The first one comes thundering down over the hillside. We'll see what he is whenever he gets a little bit closer. This battle might skip around a little bit too, depending on how the frame rate goes. If it stays real slow, I'll definitely will have to cut in and out. First one is Song Kiss Curse, a wrestling super mutant. He's only got Brahmin trousers on. Once they get close enough, we'll let the first wave inside. The cages will take care of most of the first wave. How's our military doing? There's a lot of them stationed there. Our marksman, only Radish, is up at the window. Our other two will be on the way soon. Only Radish is our most experienced one, though, of course. Behind the first wrestler is another wrestler, a hammer, another hammer, and another wrestler. So 4 wrestlers and 2 hammerers will be the first group that get caught up in the cages, I think. The wrestler enters, picks his path over the cages there, but there is no path, it's a trick. The first cage is sprung, and he's taken. We'll see what these what path these ones take. Come on, spring as many as you can. That one goes where the other cage was, and that one's sprung. 2 cages down, 4 cages down. There's a huge gaping hole in the middle of all the traps now. Bam. 5 super mutants caught right off the bat. I think it's imperative that we go ahead and set this lever to be pulled. Our military is up there. I hope that we don't have any people down here. I had to cancel this job halfway through in the hopes that no one will go down there. Our military is on duty. Mutants keep pouring into the trade depot. That trap is sprung. Another super mutant disappears into the glass cage. Almost all the cage traps in the front have been sprung. Looks like the super mutants are sitting there gathering, discussing amongst themselves where they should go next. Someone pull that lever. We can separate the group here, make a quick strike before we attack the other groups. Maybe they'll scatter. 2 frames per second, 4 frames per second. The first mutant gets inside the base here. Let's see who he is. It's Dostin Gosp, Monster Wondered, the wrestler. I don't see anybody heading for that lever. Jack O'Neill's dog is sitting there still paralyzed. I have 10 idlers. Somebody go for the lever, quick. There's a plump helmet being carried there by Reptile and a cat close behind. The military is still there. And that mutant starts pummeling the dog. And Colazir is breaking your leg. He'll end your paralyzed, your quadriplegic state. Another cage trap is sprung, I think. 3 mutants have made it into the second stage airlock. Still no sign of anyone going to pull that lever. They punt the dog and it begins to fly across the room. They punted it a little bit though. It continues to fly, I think. No! The dog is in the air. I can't even target it. It's flying at about 600 miles per hour. It smacks the wall. Its neck bends to the side, and it falls limp without even so much as a whimper. 2 cage traps left with 3 super mutants. In the front there. 3 more here. Our military should still be back there. And who is this? Is this Hager? Our Novus marksman? That's Egon. Go pull that lever, Egon. Seal the containment unit. We've got a breach. That cage has sprung. 2 mutants near the bridge.